Yeah, almost forgot to do that.
You're welcome. Welcome back to the Rocket Squad podcast. I'm Corey.
I'm COVID Tanner. So, in the last episode, Corey came in after being quarantined for 2 weeks.
It was 13 days.
Yeah. And then after he left, I started feeling symptoms.
No, I did. I exceeded CDC guidelines. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, no, I'm just picking on him. It's actually, I got it from Reese because he got it. So I don't know how long ago he had it, but he was already dealing with it and then got over it. And then, like, work has this weird policy, like, you have to not have it for 90 days or something to get paid, or, like, to qualify to get sent out again if you have it. And he's like, I have it again. They're like, there's no way. It's within 90 days. You don't have it. And he's like, all right, I'm going to go get tested. And came back positive. So he's had it twice within 90 days. I think this time he probably has the Omicron like I do. But before, I mean, who knows what it was. But
Title of this video, the episode of this, Omnicron.
transform and roll out.
Why is it Decepticon?
Yeah. It wasn't fun. So day one.
You should post a picture.
Oh, God. Yeah. I might post that. I might pull it up, actually. I think I have it. Day one, I did a super hard calf workout, like 2 days before. And so I already couldn't walk, but then I started feeling sick. So I was like, I'm just going to stay home. That was Thursday.
Yeah, but that was Thursday.
So I was like, I'm just going to stay home. I can't fucking walk, and I'm starting to feel not great. And then Friday, I had to go in because it was like the day before, like a holiday at work. So you have to be there the day before and the day after a holiday to get holiday pay. So I didn't want to go in, but I went in. And then like around 5 o'clock, I think, I told Mike, my team lead, I was like, I'm not feeling good, dude. And, I described all of it to him. Like fever rapidly increasing, but like fluctuating kind of all over, and body aches. And then he's like, I don't know, man. That kind of sounds like COVID. And I was like, hopefully not. We all wear masks at work and everything. And I was like, okay. I was like, if it gets worse, I'll go. And he's like, okay. And then it got worse. It just kept going. Then like 6:30.
Felt like you got beat up, didn't it?
Yeah. 6:30, I was like, I got to go. So I went down to medical. And they started doing tests at work now, which is kind of cool.
Rapid?
Yeah.
I don't trust rapids at all.
Yeah, they can be a bit faulty sometimes, but yeah, he's like, come to this room. It's like a sound padded room. And it's like a 10 by 10. I was like, dude, they're gonna freaking shoot me in here. They're like, oh, he's got COVID. Like, dispose of him. But so I sat in there, and he gave me the swab and took my information and was like, he's like, if it's negative, I'll be back real quick. But if it's positive, it's going to take a minute. I was like, all right, whatever. So I sat there waiting patiently and not feeling great. And then he came back. He's like, you are positive, sir. So he's like, all right, the first thing we need to do is get you out of the building as fast as possible. And I was like, okay. And then walked out, got in my car, went home. And then that day, like that
was Thursday, right?
Yeah. No, that was Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think it was the physical activity at work, because I work a pretty hard job. I think that's what like was making me feel a lot worse compared to not doing anything. So when I got home, I kind of sat down on the computer, got online with some buddies, and I wasn't feeling great, but it wasn't like, I don't know, nothing to freak out about. And then Friday or Saturday, I woke up, and then it was bad. Real bad body aches all over. Like I woke up, sat in my chair, and it was gonna get online again. And I was sitting in the chair for like 45 minutes, And then I went and laid back down and slept for another, like, I don't know, like 6 hours or 7 hours or something like that.
Yeah, that's not how it happened to me. Like, once I was up, I was good.
Yeah, I slept for 8 hours that night, and then I only had like 45 minutes worth of energy, and I didn't even do anything. I was just sitting in a chair, and I was like,
I was getting about like 14 hours of sleep a day.
yeah, pretty nutty. But and then, what day was that? Saturday night, Sunday night? No, it's Sunday night. Went to sleep, and I don't know what it was, but it freaking took over, and I sweated so bad. I have a picture of it.
Your bed was a swimming pool.
Dude. Okay, yeah. Freaking, I don't know if you've ever done like super hard cardio for like extended periods of time, like 30 minutes to an hour, but there's a point where your sweat starts to feel slimy because it's almost like your fat is rendering out of your body, and that's how I woke up. I felt like I was like I lathered up with soap in the shower, and I was all like that. I was like, ugh. So I had to get up and lay towels down and flip my blanket around so I could get the dry side of it. I went back to sleep, and I did that 2 more times. And, obviously I've been working out a bunch and monitoring my weight and my diet and everything. So I usually weigh myself before I go to bed and when I wake up.
Yeah.
And all that, and sometimes a couple times throughout the day to just track everything. And I went to bed that night 157.8. Woke up 153.8. So 4 pounds. Just got soaked into my mattress.
You might
So
want
gross.
to get an extractor.
Yeah. The mattress cover comes off and all that. Yeah. I already washed my sheets and everything in my blanket, but I haven't washed the mattress cover yet. I need to, though. It was bad. I've never sweated that much in my sleep. Like, it was otherworldly. It was fucked up. Did you ever have anything like that?
Dude, I get hot. Like, it takes a while for me to sweat, but I've never been like greasy sweat. I only get like gritty sweat, like where it like solidifies in the salt and shit on my skin. Like, I cannot describe it. It's bad. But I think in terms of exercise and like the worst it's ever been is like a full day at a dirt bike track. That's.
Oh, yeah. My dad, he worked at a RV factory for a little while.
Yeah.
The same one I worked at. And he would always he always wears baseball caps.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a time where he came home and like the whole front of his hat was white, but it was like a black hat because the sweat that came through like so many times dried cycled. There was just like literally like a salt layer built up.
That's gross.
Yeah. I was like, bro, that's fucked up. I was like, how hard do you work? And he's like, the faster you get the work done, the faster you go home. So he's busting shit out for, 5 hours straight and then was able to go home. So, but, yeah. It was something else. Something else for sure. And I still have, like, kind of roaming pains around my heart and lungs.
You might need to go to the hospital. And I don't think that's helping.
Tastes good, though. I haven't lost my taste or smell. I thought I was for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It was all in my head. I think it's probably just clogged up nose.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Dingleberry.
It was nuts. I don't want to go through that again. I can't imagine what it would have been like plus, not having taste and smell, like what you went through. That would suck.
Yeah, it just...
Although my appetite was gone, too. So, like, even if I wasn't eating anyway.
Yeah.
So just drinking shitloads of water.
Don't need water.
Lots of water. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, I wanted to ask you, like, so growing up, like, what was your experience in school and stuff?
In terms of what?
Just, like, social life, I guess.
Scattered, because I moved around a lot.
Where were you born?
Florida.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was Colorado.
No.
But I know you lived in Colorado there for a bit.
Yeah, 5 years.
How long were you in Florida when you...
Just baby. Don't even remember.
Oh. Is that why your dad's down there? Because that's, like, where...
Just retirement. You know? Well, he's pre-retiring, you know? Buying a house, you know? He still works.
Got closer to where he wanted to be.
I mean, who doesn't want to be warm all year? Or...
That's true. He's in a good spot. I've driven through there, I think. Or, like, pretty close. Coming back from Florida and to Florida, but I haven't actually, like, stayed in that area too much. I've stayed a couple weekends in Arkansas.
Never been there.
Very hilly. Like, super hilly.
Yeah.
But, and very humid, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. I haven't been down there since I was a kid, but... Oh, speaking of Arkansas, so the reason I was down there is because my brother moved down there. My older brother moved down there to be with his biological father. And, he's, getting out of prison here soon, within the next couple months.
Yeah?
And I think he's moving in here, so...
Here?
Yeah. So that's going to be a weird dynamic.
How's that going to work?
I don't know yet. I have a spare bed set up in the gym downstairs. So I might just let him crash on that for a bit. But I don't know, he's kind of always been like a gangsta yo type.
Oh boy.
And all that shit. So he's from what he said over the phone when I talked to him like 3 months ago, he's like, I'm done with that shit. He's like, this shit, you know, it's fucking stupid. And I was like, that's what I've been telling you my whole life, pretty much. That's why I avoid people like that. I avoid, you know, people who do drugs and sell drugs and just, you know, not a fan of it. Obviously, because there's no quality of life behind it.
Yeah.
And my brother is a pretty good example of that. But yeah, he's like, I'm just done with this stuff. So, I was like, dude, if you set up with your parole, get moved up here, you can move in with me. I'll have to get rid of my guns. I'll probably give them to you. Or not give them to you, but, like, store them at your house or something.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was like, I'll help get you a car and then help find you a job, and we'll get your life back on track and get your shit straight. And then, you know, eventually get him a house. Well, like me not get him a house, but get him set up.
His own place.
Yeah.
Studio apartment or something.
Yeah, something. Or maybe him and Reese could move in together or something. I don't know. But Portical's pretty cheap.
What is?
Portical.
Never heard of that.
It's a little place over, I used to live there. Over there by the high school, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like $600 a month. Something like that. And there's, you know, it's a big apartment complex. And there's like townhouses and, you know, all kinds of different apartments. But yeah, pretty cheap. And you can sign like 1 month, 3 month, or 6 month, or a year.
Yeah.
So, which I really like that. I don't think I've ever seen another apartment complex do that. It's like you sign here, you sign for a year.
I've been to a couple where if you can do one month to month, but once you change it, you can't change it once you change it, like start it, but you can go back. I guess you can, so it's kind of flexible, but like if you sign a 6 month, you're stuck with 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought about this. I want to put this in the middle of the podcast instead of the end. If you guys have any questions for us, post them in the comments or shoot us an email or whatever you want, and we will answer them in the next podcast. We kind of want to do more of like life advice and help, and or if you just want to know anything about us, just,
involving the viewers, you know.
Yeah, try to get you guys
build the squad.
Yeah,
be part of the squad.
So yeah, we'll put you on the podcast next episode. So post in the comments, send us an email, or if you know me personally or him, just shoot us a message, whatever you want, and we'll get to it in the next podcast. So.
And I'll make you do all the editing work and putting them in the video.
Yeah. Yay. Jonky's our producer. Look at her.
You didn't get her on the board. How's she supposed to do this thing?
So when were you in Colorado? From what ages?
Let's see. 3rd grade to first year of middle school.
Oh, okay.
Beginning of middle school.
So like, damn, what would that be?
So 4 plus 7 to whatever, 7 to 12 ish.
Huh. Wow. Do you remember any of it? Like,
yeah, Carl, it's beautiful.
Is it?
Hands down.
I've seen some videos of Colorado doing like Rocky Mountain Race Week and stuff, and like, yeah, I can imagine. But I heard it's like hard to breathe up there.
I would say when you're younger, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like me and you now, we probably struggle a little bit.
Start getting hypoxic a little bit. Yeah, I've never been to Colorado, but I want to go.
I recommend.
There's a trail, or it's like a hill climb type of thing. You just walk up, like it's like steps inside of a mountain, and like, I mean, it's not impossible. It's totally doable, but it's pretty challenging, and I want to do it.
That kind of sounds like there's an attraction called Seven Falls, and it literally has like something thousand stair steps, and it's like weird. It's like an attraction trail type deal. I've never been. It's supposedly they have lights behind the waterfall at night, and it's pretty cool looking. But I never saw it. But it's pretty cool. You have Garden of the Gods, which is like a red rock area, and it's pretty cool. And like you can go to Pikes Peak. There's a train that takes you from the bottom to the top. Takes a while.
Yeah.
But some people get.
Didn't you say you almost passed out on that?
No. So I was pretty much fine. You can get altitude sickness.
Yeah, rapidly changing. Like
and I got a cookie when I got to the top. So
oh yeah, that's what you told me.
That shit. But you thought you think air like Colorado air thin? No, wait till you're at Pikes Peak air thin. It's a different type of breathing.
I've never been in thin air, so I don't know what that's like.
It's not fun.
Yeah, the only change I've ever experienced is like, from here getting off the plane in Florida. And then it's just like totally, I mean, you can tell the difference there, but.
Not to mention like you can tell the altitude because your ears pop multiple times on the way up.
Ooh. I'm not a fan of that.
But that happens to me from here to Florida, so.
Right. Yeah, every time. You don't drink, but something I found that I really enjoy is drinking on planes. Get on the plane, like, Jack and Coke or whatever. Sipping on that on the way. That's pretty fun. I'm done drinking though for 2022. I haven't drank yet. What day is it? 19th?
19th, yeah.
Not a single craving. Nope. Not doing it.
You're going to cave hard.
Oh, I'm going to come in.
I'm going to come in, and there's going to be like 5 or 6 White Claw boxes and cans everywhere, and you're just like,
just passed out on the ground.
With a bucket, and blah.
Sweating like Rona sweats. But yeah, I don't even know why I made this decision. Yeah, I don't know.
Did Rona change your decision?
No, It was. I think it was probably because of everything that went down before the New Year with Reese.
I had the Rona during New Year, so I didn't hear about that.
I think you did, keeping me up till 5, 6 a.m.
I don't recall that.
Oh,
And if you did,
we'll talk about that after the pod. But but yeah, I just, well, I don't know, I'm just done for a little while. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I mean, I'm not like holding myself to it too strictly, but I'm just like
if you were to go to a restaurant and order like a beer or a margarita, I think you're already out. You're already spending money. You might as well enjoy it if you want like something like that.
You're rationalizing it to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. But I'm like, I want to hold myself to that. I don't know why.
I'll handcuff you to your house.
To my house?
Yeah.
Why?
Because guess what? You can't leave to go get it, Lenny.
Oh, that's true.
And I'll handcuff Reese to his truck. So he can't leave the truck till we get you something.
Good. But I kind of always do this like anyway. Every, I don't know, 6 months or a year, I'll kind of just do a dry week to see if my body was creating a dependency, or start craving it like I need it. And it never happens. I'm always, because I'm pretty strict about it. But yeah, even 19 days in, I haven't been like, oh man, I'd really like, or I haven't even, playing video games, I haven't even thought like, oh man, this would make this a lot more fun. It's not even a thought in my mind. But that's probably also because I've been trying to work out so much and like really get a hard grasp on my health and everything. Those burgers, by the way, that I bought, that big box of burgers, so good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. That's good.
Yeah, I forget what day it was. I cooked up like 4 of them, just put them in a Ziploc baggie, and I'm just at work, just
What the fuck?
munching on.
That's not how you eat them.
No bread, no cheese, no condiments, just protein.
Whack.
Just protein.
Whack.
It was good.
At least A1 sauce and cheese. At least.
Nah, put a little bit of salt on it. That's all you need.
You're already salty as it is.
I thought they were 80-20, but they're not. I didn't even read the fucking box when we bought them. But they're like 75-25.
Sounds about right for a burger.
80-20 is like
the thing that's
the
like
best.
I mean, if you
Primo blend.
If you want primo, they
50-50.
There's higher though. There's even higher than that, but it's really expensive.
Oh yeah, super lean.
Yeah, but fat's filler, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But to me, especially if you cook on the grill, that grease is just tastiness.
It's technically keto, or like it's more keto than having less fat, I guess, in it. Having more fat.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever.
Keto's. It's weird. I don't know. I know the bad side of keto, diabetic keto.
Yeah. When were you diagnosed with diabetes?
The summer before, senior year.
Oh wow. Oh, so that's not too. Well, that's long ago, but not too long ago. My brother, he was always eating freaking. He would eat like a 5-pound bag of gummy worms a day. Like,
that's making me want to throw up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was always eating freaking candy like that, and then it just kept getting worse, and he kept doing it, and then my parents and the doctors were like, "You gotta stop. You're gonna turn yourself diabetic," and he never did. He just didn't give a fuck, and now he's diabetic. I think he's type 2.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I bought one of those big bags of Skittles. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's
like a family bag.
I don't know.
It's like a 1 foot long, something like that.
Yeah. It took me like a month to eat it with 2 people eating it.
Oh wow.
Dude, you can only eat so many Skittles at one time. At least in my experience.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, my brother right now he's having a pretty rough time in prison.
Yeah.
They're giving him like super bad insulin and stuff
Yeah.
because prison just buys it in bulk and it's like cheap shit. So and they're not giving him enough to regulate. So it's like I guess his legs are pretty bad right now.
That sucks.
Yeah. So hopefully he gets out soon and hopefully, he can get his shit straight. Struggled with that for a while, but
I think that's probably gonna be the hardest thing for him is paying for supplies and that. Like that's like one of my biggest bills, besides my car, is insurance and prescriptions and shit.
yeah. I'm glad that like I have a pretty clean bill of health, but also, I mean, I very closely monitor all my shit all the time. So, I mean, I don't understand that.
What?
Like, my younger brother just drinks himself to death every night. Not well, he hasn't been doing it recently, but like gets super drunk, eats bad food, doesn't work out much, and then always complains about how he doesn't feel good. It's like
Some people just don't grasp the pros and cons of stuff.
I think it's just almost laziness.
I mean, I'm pretty lazy.
I think that's what it is for him, at least. It's like all you got to do is just work out a little bit every day. Not much. Do 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups, 10 standing squats, and do, some ab workouts. So all you got to do every day. Just very minimal. And then once you're doing that so easily that it feels fucking worthless, then add a couple more push-ups, add a couple more standing squats, and do that every day. And drink water instead of freaking pop all the time. And you'll feel shit tons better. But
I get 10,000 steps at work alone.
I get 15 on my job, which is insane because my job is only like, the job area is like only 20 foot long or whatever. I hear about that though. Like 10,000 steps is like a good benchmark.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? What's my benchmark? Because I do 15 at work. I've only probably, like during this Rona, I've probably only been getting like, I don't know, 2,000. No, maybe 1,000.
I bet you I can go back on my phone and I can tell you how many I was walking.
Can you? I kind of want to.
You can see a dip in my graph.
Wait, do you wanna take a guess before you look? See who's closer.
I'm gonna guess no more than 1,100. Oh, hang on. What during what time range? Like the whole
the
time?
24-hour period.
A 24-hour period?
Yeah. Peak Rona, 24-hour period.
Peak, I'm gonna say like 350 per day.
Damn.
Dude, I stayed like I was at my house 99% of the time.
I'm gonna guess 700.
All right. Let's see.
I need to get a Fitbit. I've always said this, and I've never done it. Or what's that thing? Loom?
Okay, this is this week, and there's my Rona week. Boom! That's almost 20,000 on that day, and then this is Rona.
What's that really low one there? Tuesday? What is it?
That is
619.
January. Well, I guess I didn't watch more than I thought. 619 on
Hey.
January 3rd. 1,800. Wednesday I had 36,
That's pretty
21,
close.
22. Yeah, I didn't do a lot. Like the Tuesday I got sick, or I noticed my symptoms. I had 18,000. Next day I had 2,400.
Wow.
Like it completely threw off my average. Like 13,000 was my average, and it dropped it down to 7,000. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you sleep for 14 hours a day.
Right.
Like, I would literally go to bed before midnight, get woke up around 9 to 10 because my daughters wanted to go out and whatever. So I let them out, and then I just back to bed.
Right. That's like the worst feeling ever. The feeling of like when you are a fairly active person, you know, you do a lot on a daily basis, and then you just can't. And then the feeling of your body just caving in on itself. Do you hear that? Just a feeling of your body just caving in on itself, like just.
I wasn't. That's not how I felt. I was getting stir crazy because I was
Tired of being sucked up.
well, like depression hit hard. Like I was at my all-time low in terms of depression.
Yeah.
And I just was losing my shit. Like about 5 o'clock every day. I was like, I was clicking on videos, watching like literally 25 seconds. I'm like, this shit's fucking boring. And I would do that like 20 videos, and then I would just go lay in the bed.
Yeah, you told me that.
It was sucked.
Did you watch Bo Burnham's Netflix special, Inside?
I haven't watched it, and I haven't seen it on there. I'm saying it's not on there, but
I would I don't know if you like Bo Burnham. I love Bo Burnham.
I like some of the songs. I heard one of the songs the other day at my house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that special, like that's it's a lot about that, like depression and being stuck inside and isolation and just mental health in general. There's some pretty deep scenes in it where he's like breaking down on camera, and he's like speaking to the camera, but he can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, those parts kind of hit me in a certain way, because like during the height of my breakup and everything, being downstairs like trying to do those like racing sim videos and stuff, I was like, I fucking relate to this. So like too much is kind of scary. But yeah, I don't know. It's worth watching to give yourself a little bit of like I don't know. It'll just make you think, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. They're pretty good though. The whole special is very weird. I made my mom watch it.
Yeah.
And she never heard of Bo Burnham before or knew anything about that, so like she was kind of like, "What?" It was pretty funny watching her kind of like try to understand why I liked it.
Yeah.
It's pretty artsy, I'd say. Some of those songs though are just straight bangers. I listen to them like almost every day when I play like Valheim and stuff, because I'll space out in mine.
You like those acoustic songs, I noticed, like, especially because of the Fallout jazz or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
You like that you like chilling the acoustic music.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm kind of a mix. Like if you go to my mix on YouTube, it's like first song it'd be like Frank Sinatra, second song Killswitch Engage, third song Green Day, fourth song Bo Burnham probably, or something. Like it's just like a fucking emotional roller coaster of all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I have been experimenting more with my musical library in the last couple years than I've ever have before. And it's kind of nice. Like whenever I find something new, it's like I would never listen to this, but I'm just going to listen to it.
I kind of been like, what I've been doing recently is like, because YouTube is,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like I'll be listening to one band and they'll have like a cover or a feature, and then that person that's a feature or a cover or whatever, it'll blend into them, and I'll listen to them for a little while, and then they'll have a cover or a feature, and then it blends into them. It's just weird. That's how it's been for me lately.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was with the MGK versus Eminem shit, because it was like kind of trending at the time.
Yeah.
When they did those diss raps or whatever, and I don't listen to Eminem much at all, but because of that, then I listened to MGK's song on it, and then listened to some MGK, and the next thing you know, like, I don't know, kind of like what you're saying. Just it's like now I'm like I like Logic, which I don't know. It's so weird for me because I'm not a fan of rap, but yeah, Logic I fuck with, and Post Malone.
Post Malone's got a few songs I like. I don't like all of his songs, but his popular ones I like, definitely like.
Yeah, Logic's beats are really, really good. That's like the part that draws me in, but also he, with his like lyrical substance in his songs, it's like more storytelling kind of in a way, and not all just like you know, I brag about how much money I have and I fuck bitches and I drive fast cars, and it's like there's like a fucking million songs like that. I don't give a shit about how much money you have. I don't give a fuck about how many bitches you bang and the diamonds on your fucking teeth. I don't give a fuck. But like Logic's like, he'll sing about like fucking getting his heart broken or some shit. And I was like, okay, he's like an actual person. And I like that stuff a lot more. But then again, Post Malone, he kind of does the diamonds on my teeth. I got money, But his beats are really good, so that's kind of why it draws me in, I think.
I think Post Malone's, yeah, he does that, but it's his beats and his songs flow way better. Like,
You said Post?
Post Malone, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would say he sings it more than he raps about it,
Yeah. There's a video of him like on stage playing guitar. I forget what he's playing. Simple Man maybe or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good.
He's pretty
he's an all around pretty talented guy.
Have you ever seen the Photoshop of him without face tattoos?
Yeah.
Dude, he looks so different.
Yeah. Looks like a normal dude. What's your like favorite band?
I would say A7X, Avenged Sevenfold, but
Respect.
I wasn't too big into their stage album, their latest one.
I liked it.
I mean, there's a few good songs in there, but I mean, they'll always be my number one, but they're not like my current number one.
Have you heard the song? It's like 16 minutes long by them. It's like Nebula or
I don't know, to be honest.
It is not. It's instrumental for like 90% of it.
I'm not a big instrumental guy. Like, I'm more into the modern-esque of the music.
Oh, it's called Exist.
Is it on the new album?
It's on their. I think it's on the stage. I can't remember, but it starts with like, just like kind of floaty piano, and the whole song is a musical like depiction of the universe. So like starts with airy floaty notes, kind of like everything's coming together, like all the particles into to start the Big Bang, and then and it starts off like fast and heavy. That's the Big Bang explosion, and then it gets like into like real chuggy like heavy metal guitars, and that's supposed to be like the heavy elements coming together to start forming planets and stars and stuff. So that's the heavy metal section, and then it goes to like a real fast bit, and that's supposed to be the just like shit colliding and stuff blowing up constantly throughout the universe, and then it gets real calm, and then there's a part where it's like acoustic guitar, and then Matt starts singing, and that's humanity. That's like where we are.
Yeah.
And then it ends with like Neil deGrasse Tyson like doing this long like 3-minute long monologue about how like if we put our differences aside and actually work together, we could make a planet that's like beautiful and prosperous and stuff like that. So, but it's like it's a fucking roller coaster, and it's really good. But I didn't know that the first time I listened to it. I was like 9 minutes in. I was like, is this all this is? But I was like, it's still good. It's like
Some songs are better when if you know the lyrics or you can follow along,
yeah,
or if you know like how it's structured, like
yeah,
if you know why it's like that, and then you start at some things just need an explanation, then it makes it better than what it was.
yeah. The singing part is like really beautiful, and then the Neil deGrasse Tyson part at the end is just kind of like inspirational. But yeah, then that's when I was like, is that Neil deGrasse Tyson? I looked it up on their album. I was like, singers and everything,
Yeah.
and it said Neil deGrasse Tyson on one, for that song. And I was like, oh shit, that's so cool. And I know like Matt, the lead singer, is really obsessed about space and stuff, so it makes sense for them to make something like that. But yeah, then once I learned the meaning of the song, then I went back and listened to it, and now it's like, if it comes on, I'm not gonna skip it, even though it's 9 minutes of instrumental and then like 2 minutes of singing. But it's, I don't know. Now that I understand it, it's worth listening to every time it comes on. It's really cool. It's like puts you in a trance. It's a good song to listen to when you're mining too on video games.
Yeah.
When you're just like spacing out, kind of doing monotonous bullshit.
I haven't really listened to music while playing video games. I mean, I'm currently getting back into video games again, thankfully.
What are you getting into?
I just started playing Tarkov.
Oh, I saw you on Discord. I saw Corey's playing Tarkov, and I was like, oh fuck, that game is brutal.
Yes,
Reese has been playing it.
It is brutal. I feel like I get my dick dropped off every time.
My friend Jared, one of the guys I played Valheim with, he was telling me that like what their plan is for Tarkov. Do you know what their plan is?
Well, from what Josh is the one that got me into it. He's telling me that they're trying to add all the maps together.
Yeah. So like when you leave your hideout,
yeah,
you're leaving a physical door.
Yeah.
And if you want to go somewhere, you gotta walk to the gates and
yeah.
get put through, and then now you're in customs, and you walk through customs, and then you're in, factory and shit.
It's crazy.
Fuck that. Like, Jared was like, hey, you should download Tarkov, play with me. And I was like, I just said real, like, sternly, I was like, no. He's like, why? I was like, I play video games to relax and have fun and not get kicked in the fucking teeth, all right? I wanna have a good time, and I want to relax. I have enough anger problems as it is. I don't need, it's like, oh, man, look, key card. Shot in the fucking head.
Brutal.
Hot diarrhea.
Brutal. It's like getting ran over by your own car, but the car just continues to do it.
Yeah. It's horrible.
It is.
It is a fun game.
It's fun with friends. It's more fun with friends, but it's. I've gotten killed multiple times just because everyone looks the same.
Yeah.
And the sound in that game is very irritating.
Yeah.
Especially when it rains, because I can't hear shit.
Oh yeah, the rain is horrible. Or running through bushes. It's so fucking loud.
It's loud, slows you down.
I have the Razer earmuffs downstairs, real ones, and like I've put those on, like gone running around in like a cornfield and shit, and it sounds just like the game. They did a really good job with when you put the ear things on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super accurate. And we're like reloading guns, like the clacky, like right here, it gets picked up in the mic so well.
They don't like they've gotten the game close to how I would want a shooter to be. Mm-hmm. Maybe be like I would definitely tweak some things, but I definitely like what they've done. I definitely like how you can, there's a lot of features in that game. I'm not a big fan of like the stash and looting aspect of it, and the hard penalties. Like that game literally has no forgiveness, none.
Yep.
You die, you lose your shit.
Gone. Unless you have insurance, and
that's a chance
maybe
thing.
some of it will get back.
Yeah, it's like not even guaranteed.
Yeah, I used to play with like 5 dudes, but it just, because there are so many dudes, like it just became, it made it worse. Because now we're just friendly firing the fuck out of each other all the time.
Well, there's one map where you pretty much can hit a whole squad and have you guys plus one other person. So you just blast them. That's factory?
Yeah. That's what we would do. We'd kind of just camp some of the rooms and wait for scabs to spawn. And then we just clear out the scabs, collect the loot, and then wait for more to spawn, and we'd keep doing that. But, yeah. Did they implement tourniquets yet? Because I know that's when I stopped playing it. And they were like, hey, we're going to...
I think there's tourniquets in there.
They were like, we're going to add tourniquets, and if you get shot in the leg, you'll bleed out in 10 seconds flat unless you stop exactly what you're doing in the middle of a firefight and put a tourniquet on and stop the bleeding.
I haven't had that brutal stuff, but I've died because I didn't have any food. I was literally looting, killed over, died.
I've done that. That's what they said they were going to do. It's like, you got to have a tourniquet and you got to put it on. It's like you could be getting shot at, and then it's like, oh, fucking got hit in the leg. I got to put this on or I'm going to fucking bleed out and die. And I was like, this game
they got
is too much.
They got stuff that's, like there's light bleeding, heavy bleeding. There's stuff that stops certain stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I'm still learning. Like if everything was labeled what it did or what it was, right. Not some weird name or like, I don't know all this. I'm still learning. There's so many items in there.
There's been several times where like I'll put on like a med kit or something, but I will keep bleeding or something. Yeah. And it's like, or you got to use the CMS kits on your broken bones and that'll fix your arm. And then you can use this med kit and that'll bring your arm back to full health.
There's so much heals.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah. I've never, like, I'm an adrenaline junkie and I enjoy it unless I'm playing that game. Then it's like, I don't like this feeling anymore. I want to go home. Yeah, not great.
I'm trying to give it a chance.
You should give Valheim a chance.
I almost downloaded it.
You should. Because James has a dedicated server. So we play, you can just log on whenever you want and build. And whenever we go to kill a boss, we try to, like, wait until everyone's on together. And then we'll go fight the boss and stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we're having shit tons of fun. I took some screen caps. We were all in boats sailing across the ocean one day. There's like 4 of us, and we look like a Viking army, like sailing across.
Oh, convoy.
Yeah, it was cool. It was good weather too that day, and we had the wind on our side. So, yeah, it's just a cool experience. That whole game was really fun.
Do you get your stuff from across the pond?
Yes, we did. Yeah. We're going to the swamp to get iron. It's kind of weird. There's certain things in certain areas that you have to go to, but, the high valued loot, it's protected by some pretty high level stuff. And like that game, if you get hit, you can get one tap so easily. Even with, nice armor.
It's only Tarkov.
Right. I saw, speaking of Tarkov, I saw someone do like a Killa cosplay.
Oh, cosplay?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I wanted to do that. I still want, black multicam Adidas tracksuit. I want it so fucking bad.
Did they make it?
There's only one place that I found it, and it's on some like weird Russian airsoft site. But it's black multicam with the white stripes, which is rare, because like you can get a black multicam Adidas, or not Adidas, but a black multicam tracksuit, but then like there's only like 2 stripes, not 3, and they're like black or something. But I found one that's like 3 white stripes.
Why do you want white stripes?
Because I want it for I wanted to do a Russian AK Slav like style airsoft loadout, just for like CQB, because like who gives a fuck about CQB? Like, not take it too seriously.
Yeah. And
I think that would be Gucci as fuck. Pretty much the whole thought behind it. Like black multicam Adidas. Like, I don't know. That's pretty baller in my eyes. I think it'd be funny.
You're different.
Funny
sure.
and cool. And then I was going to do, like Adidas tennis shoes.
Black with white stripes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm damn near. I'm tempted to fucking just make my own. I don't even know how to sew though, but I'll figure it out.
So you're thumbing to it.
That wouldn't be great. I just stressed out for a second. I thought we left that light on.
You literally got up and turned it off.
I'm glad I did. Makes it look like shit. So I found these before the podcast today, and I wanted you to see them. Pretty funny stuff. Ooh, full screen. Nice. So this one I thought was cool. Then the next one, it's got a Shyamalan twist, and I want your opinion on it. And I know you don't drink, so this one won't be very too interesting for you.
Beer. Oh wow. I think you will have to come with hands.
I think the chick, whoever's filming, like ordered this service for her guy, and he's like, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love the hand rub. He's like so excited. I think that's a rotary.
Bro, this guy's laugh is hilarious, man. You're a
What
fucking
is
mob
this?
boss or what? Look at this guy.
Thank you, Facebook, for autoplaying, even though I never...
While we have videos playing, since I found that the Russian video, because I'm pretty sure we were talking about it in one of the other pods.
Oh, the aerosol can?
Yeah.
You tagged me in that, right? Pretty sure you did.
I think so.
Oh, my God. Okay, I got to show you this one, too.
I think I might have seen this one already.
Yeah, this one is fucked.
Oh, maybe not. Someone's getting murdered later.
Could you imagine? You're just like on the couch watching.
Dude, if I had a rifle, I'd be looking for whoever's running. Like, you're guilty. I'm coming for you.
Did you see this one?
No.
This one might hurt your feelings.
Don't hurt my feelings.
We gotta make fast 10. So
Okay, no audio control. Great, thank you. Oops, wrong one.
I wouldn't be fucking with this shit. Gonna break shit.
All right.
Mad Lib. Give me pro wrestler.
Batista.
Give me character who died in a previous movie.
Gal Gadot.
Give me character who's still alive.
Ludacris.
Give me a rapper who was hot in 2000.
Ja Rule.
Give me any word right now. Top of your head. Anywhere.
Cat.
Okay. Give me a vehicle.
Plane.
Give me somewhere a car can't go.
Underwater.
And give me another word for family.
Relatives.
Okay. In Fast 10, the bad guy is Batista. He has a mysterious woman with him though. Turns out it's Gal Gadot. She's still alive. She's been brainwashed. They go to fight Batista. As they're approaching though, Tyrese goes, guys, they got a cat plane. We gotta hit him from below. Lucky for them, Ludacris has a brother played by none other than Ja Rule. Okay. Ja Rule makes cars that go underwater. He makes submarine cars. He joins the team. They defeat Batista. They get back Gal Gadot. And at the end of the movie, for no reason at all, Vin Diesel goes, I don't got relatives. I got family. Let's go make some fucking money.
Someone sign that guy right now.
Yeah, he just wrote the next Fast and Furious movie. Oh, you didn't.
Did I send it a messenger?
I thought it was a tag.
I thought it was too. Maybe you could Facebook stalk me.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Just click on my dot. Click on the dot. There you go.
Click on the dot.
Oh, my thingy. Or that works too. I do apologize.
Oh, you found it. Yes.
Rip.
Das könnt ihr nicht machen.
I don't remember the burp, but perfect.
So this is my favorite video on the internet of all time. It's called Aerosol Cannon Wood Stove. Which I can't find on YouTube anymore, so that kind of bumps me out. But you found it on Facebook, and that makes me happy.
It's a memory.
Sorry.
I'll see it I'll tag you on it every year.
Yeah, good. All right, let's restart it. Play it from the top, and we'll just let it roll.
Yeah, jetzt ganz ruhig.
Das könnt ihr nicht machen. Frau Robin.
Ich bist du ein?
Gut, dass niemand weiß. Silikonspray. Dose wird so heiß. Hey,
And if you're
Junge.
only listening to this, you gotta watch it.
Das war's.
Yes.
Das war
A little
erst die
spark.
Ruhe vor dem Sturm.
I'm so glad that it doesn't. I'm so glad it doesn't cut right at the explosion like most videos.
Ach du Scheiße.
Can you imagine if someone made that, like, edited it for 3D?
Oh no, that'd be fucked. Everything that flies out the camera.
Dude, that's like one of the best parts. Besides, like, the reaction is the fireball.
Yeah. Just the laughing, the joking. And then you see a tiny little beep spark right before the explosion. Then all just like chaos and glass. The whole, like, all the noise. And then he looks back at the fireplace. And like every seam, every weld on the entire like wood stove is blown apart, and there's fire coming out of all of it.
I'm impressed that the fire's still going, though. That fire didn't give a fuck.
Also, like after the explosion, he's looking down, and there's just hot coals.
But they must have been really drunk because no one was like sounded mad. They were like, "Oh my god, what just happened?" I wonder if this was like a he shed.
Just holy shit. And then it like kicks in, and then they start laughing really hard because they can't believe
It was like adrenaline, and then it was like, we just fucked up.
Das war's.
Little spark.
Das war erst die Ruhe vor dem Sturm.
I think the glass is like a collection of beer bottles, and then like when it exploded, it's them freaking out and just knocking stuff over.
Oh, so good. Best video on the
Top 5 video for life.
All right, and this last one we got is like I started watching it, not sure what was going on, and then it Shyamalan twist me right at the very end.
I don't even know what that means, but
Shyamalan twist?
I never heard that phrase.
M. Night Shyamalan. He's a movie director.
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay, I don't know what movies he's directed because I don't watch those types of movies. But he always does like, he'd be like, "Oh, I understand what's happening," and then right at the very end, nope.
Oh, like a plot twist at the very end?
And
like a sequel type teaser type deal, or
no, like just you thought you knew what the fuck was going on. No, you absolutely knew 1% of what was going on, but you thought, oh, I understand the whole movie, and then right at the very end, he's like a master at that, and that's why they call it the Shyamalan, or I call it the Shyamalan twist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it makes more sense.
I'm holding my baby.
Please, I'm asking you, just show me that you have a baby.
Go ahead, take the blanket off if you're that short.
So what do you think so far?
I don't know.
She's on a plane, and they're like, "You don't have a baby." She's like, "What do you mean?" And I think they're gonna kick her off or something. But
Yeah, since I'm the type of person that I'll watch the whole thing through and then analyze. I haven't made any judgments yet, and I try to be that better person because
and I think this guy is the antagonist because he's obviously like.
Granted, she has a blanket, right, or a blankie, so in theory, she's right. You know, I bet you don't know. Some people have weird blankie issues, you know, lifetime blankies.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
He's filming you do this, by the way.
Yes, you gave him permission. He will take
I
the
never
blanket
gave him
off.
Pretty hot.
You said go ahead and take the blanket off. So
It's a cat! It is a cat! I told you! I told you!
See that guy's mad? I told you she doesn't have a kid.
Why does it look like a stuffed cat?
It's a lynx, not a cat. There's a big difference.
It's a lynx! It's a lynx!
it's not. It's a lynx.
It's a stuffed animal. It's a stuffed critter. It's too stiff.
So that's your prediction?
I'm assuming it's a stuffed cat
All right.
or lynx.
I didn't pay that much attention the first time I watched it, and then
Can we just
then the twist comes.
Is it a real cat?
It's probably got some like fucked up face or some shit.
It's an emergency service emotional support animal.
Oh. Well, that's allowed.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that I was not expecting that.
Can give this lady the prank award for her googly-eyed stuffed cat. At least I think it's a stuffed cat.
Why did the guy know? I mean, this video could so easily be faked. Why did the guy know though? Or why did the guy have such a problem with it?
Because some people have problems with babies.
But the baby wasn't crying. It's a calm baby.
Dude, people get angry over dumb shit.
That's true.
Chunky.
Yeah. That is...
That's
was
just
not expecting that.
As soon as I saw how stiff it was, because cats, I have too many cats to understand.
Oh, they like start moving immediately once you get up. Once you're uncomfortable.
Moving. She's petting. Cats are still. I just know that for a fact.
Chunky is. She friggin' came up and interrupted my workout today. I was doing abs.
Exactly. She was moving. She was bugging you.
Until she laid down. I was doing abs. I was like doing like in between sets and I was resting. And she just jumped up on my chest. And then laid down and just looked me right in the face. And
see, my thing is a cat. If you touch a cat, either they're going to move around like, ooh, that feels good. Thanks. Or they're going to bite your hand off.
Nope. Not Chunky.
Chunky's a little bit different.
She just lays on my chest and she's just like, yes, this is nice. And then she just doesn't move.
She's like, you are the bed now.
Yeah. And I was like, and I couldn't work out anymore because obviously I'm not going to move her. She's comfortable. Oh, man. Well.
That's
just that picture. That still frame. Well.
Fucking cats. Stuffed cats.
Think I should get Chunky stuff when she dies. Put her up here on the shelf. I thought about it.
It's probably too expensive. It's probably pretty expensive.
Yeah. I was like, do I want to do that? But then, like, that would make me sad, I think.
Just seeing your stuffed cat.
I'll definitely get her cremated, though, for sure. Probably what I'll do. Not that I want to think about that, but...
It's inevitable.
Yeah. Chunky!
Cool.
All right, well, yeah, that's it for episode 5 of the podcast. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything like that, just post them in the comments or shoot us an email. And yeah, we will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, peace.
Cringe City, bitch.
Cringe City, bitch.